Hello dear viewers. Today we bring you some hot and unmissable news for Golden State Warriors fans. But before we start, we want to ask you something very important. If you are a fan of the team and want to continue to receive the latest news and first-hand updates, please subscribe to our channel and leave a like on this video. It is very important for us to know that we are doing a good job and that we are delivering relevant content for you. Now, on to the news. San Francisco, the fourth quarter comeback at the Chase Center, a staple of this wildly uneven season for the Warriors, was in his hands, a package delivered perfectly by Gary Payton 2.S. And Payton's teammates disregarded the most important instruction: handle with care. The Warriors have lost the ball and lost a game that will sting until Monday morning and maybe 2 full days. And if they don't recover by Tuesday, the surprisingly bad ending to a 99-96 loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves could haunt them into April and beyond. Tough to leave the court with nothing to show for it, Steph Curry told reporters after the game. "We just didn't run the final stretch," said Warriors head coach Steve Kerr. "We didn't deserve to win. They surpassed us. They made the plays on the stretch they needed to make, and we didn't." Given 3 possessions in the final minute to put the Timberwolves on the ice, the Warriors responded by calling on their most self-destructive offensive tendencies. The zero-pass possession, leading 96-94 with 54.5 seconds left, Jordan Poole hits a Kyle Anderson foul, dribbles down midcourt and, with 9 seconds on the clock, takes a 28-foot step back from 3 points you miss. A pitch rotation, in hoops parlance, that leads to a Rudy Gobert free throw. The killer comeback, leading 96-95 with 14.5 seconds left, Draymond Green tries to close a pass intended for Klay Thompson that Anderson easily deflects. He turns to Karl Anthony Towns, who drains a transitional 3 for a 98-96 lead. The over-the-top turnover, coming off a Warriors timeout with 9.9 seconds left, Poole's pass goes out of bounds with 4.4 left. "I don't need to classify them, they all hurt," Kerr said. Thompson intentionally fouls Jaden McDaniels, who makes one of 2 free throws, leaving the Warriors 2.4 seconds to tie the game. Curry's desperation, under pressure, failed. With precisely half of Minnesota's 22 points in the fourth quarter coming from Golden State turnovers, the sold-out crowd, 18,064, walked out in stunned silence, allowing their beloved team time and space to ritually fall on swords. "I lost a layup in transition with a 3-on-1, Curry said. "I didn't take very good shots early in the second half," Thompson said. "We have to close out the game and run down the stretch," Kerr said. "I have to do a better job of helping them perform." The Warriors brought the effort but thwarted it with turnovers and curious shot selection. The second-half attack, which added 41 points, was a mess unbecoming any defending champion, certainly in the final weeks of the season. Of Minnesota's 46 points in the second half, 20 came from turnovers, while the Warriors scored 41 points, shooting 39.5% from the field. "Lots of fast, bad shots," Kerr said. "He didn't touch the ball. There have been a ton of 18-foot fadeaway shots with someone wide open. We didn't make the defense move 1 extra rotation, 2 extra rotations. They are a good defensive team. They have size in all positions, and if you don't move them it will be difficult. And we don't move them. We were trying to do it ourselves out there. However, they had their chances." After a third quarter that was more like bumper cars than NBA basketball, the Warriors quickly fell behind by 9, 86-77, as Payton brought enough spark to light the way for victory. A Payton three-pointer brought the Warriors to 6. He followed this up with an offensive foul on Towns, which preceded a jump by Poole to get to 4 and force a Minnesota timeout with 8:28 left. By the time Payton was benched with 4:22 left, the Warriors were trailing 91-90. The momentum was with them, pushing them to a 96-94 lead on Poole's three-pointer with 1:28 left. The Warriors never scored again, coming back empty and ugly on their last 4 possessions. "There were a few possessions where we got a little rushed for no reason," Curry said. "It's one of those situations where it wasn't pretty. But if you find a way to end the last 45 seconds it's just a different feeling. And that's how the league works. You have to take that pill and swallow it, just because we lost, and try to learn from it, knowing that it's a playoff-type situation where it can turn into a series if you get a win, however ugly it is, and it doesn't matter how many businesses you have. With a chance to leapfrog the Clippers to 5th in the Western Conference, the Warriors remain in 6th place, half a game behind the Timberwolves. There's time for the Warriors, who return to the Chase Center on Tuesday to face the New Orleans Pelicans, to get over that. This, however, was of no comfort as they wandered into the night. So, folks, that was our report on the Golden State Warriors and the news to come. We hope you enjoyed it and kept up to date with the team. But before we close, we want to reinforce the request we made at the beginning of the video. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so now and don't forget to like, comment and share with your friends who also are Warriors fans. This way, we can continue to bring quality content and keep you informed about everything that happens with the team. Thanks for listening and until next time.